Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday, Cole.
Hi, baseball friends. Jumping on a little early to check some mic levels because I'm going to have guests tonight.
Walker Stadium, the umpires for tonight's game are in the field Noah Hobart and behind home plate Billy Yeager. This is where you applaud. Follow the Little Leaguers lead. The Little Leaguers applauded and all of you just sat there for goodness sakes. Classy kids. For your own personal safety, the safety of all those around you, please be aware that a ball or bat can leave the playing field at any time and enter the spectator areas. Please pay attention while you enjoy the game. Welcome back to Walker Stadium for tonight's matchup between the Falcons and your Portland Pickles. I'm Joe Simons. I'll be your key announcer for this evening. That magnificent sex symbol out on the field is the world-traveling, Red Bull-loving, cold brew coffee slurping, spicy tamale.
Well, good evening, baseball fans. Welcome to another night of Pickles baseball here from Portland, Oregon. Tonight is Game 3 of the 2023 West Coast League as your Portland Pickles play host to the Kelowna Falcons. I'm Mike Checks, working alongside Gary Crow, Moose, Matthew, Mo, Pruitt, and a number of others to help bring you the broadcast tonight and for the rest of the 2023 season. Last night, your Pickles eventually fell to the Falcons by a score of 10-8. That makes tonight's game the rubber game of the series as both teams looking to leave Walker Stadium with a winning record. Our ceremonial first pitch tonight going to be thrown out by Edmonton Scott. Edmonton Scott throwing to the right fielder, Jackson Waller. And friends, I'm going to turn it over to Joe Simons and Jeremiah Coughlin, our PA announcers for tonight's intros.
It's now time to meet the starters for tonight's game. First, for the visiting Kelowna Falcons, leading off and playing right, number 19 from Rice U, Jacob Devaney. Batting second and playing second, number 7 from Nola Junior College, Rafael Smith. Batting third, the DH, number 10 from Cal State Bakersfield, Connor Palermo. Batting cleanup and playing left, number 25 from Sacramento State, Garrett Crenshaw. Batting fifth and playing first, number 32 from Sacramento State, Jake E. Smith. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 33, Adrian Orioli. Batting seventh and playing short, number 12 from Bellevue Community College, Abe Appleter. Batting eighth and playing third, number 6 from McLennan Community College, Sam Flores. And batting ninth and playing catcher, number 2 from Cal State Northridge, Cameron Mercurio. The starting pitcher for the Falcons is number 17 from Chipotle College, Rasher Steed. The head coach of the Falcons is Doug Nosek. Walker Stadium, are you ready to meet your Pickles? Yeah! Leading off and playing second, number 1 from Cal State Northridge, Shu Sakaino. Batting second, your left fielder, number 14 from New Mexico State, Zage Lancaster. Batting third, your center fielder from Cal State Northridge, number 16, Kyler Benado. Batting cleanup, your designated hitter from Wazoo, number 39, Andrew McKenna. Batting fifth and playing short from the University of the Pacific, number 6, Jack Mecho. Batting sixth from Portland, the right fielder from the University of Nevada, number 48, Jackson Waller. Batting seventh and playing first from Southwestern Oregon Community College, number 32, Elijah Hendy. Batting eighth, the catcher from the University of Hawaii, number 11, Blake Haraki. And batting ninth on the hot corner from Long Beach State, number 10, Armando Briseño. Starting on the mound for your Pickles tonight from San Jose State, number 26, Drew Stapleton. The Pickles are coached by Brian Drake, Jordan Marcus, and Griffin Williams. The associate head coach is Jim Hoppel, and the Picks are managed by Mark Maddox. Magdaleno. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats for the playing of the Canadian national anthem. Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by Aaron Lang.
Alrighty, baseball fans, welcome to the broadcast. Glad to have you all along this evening. That was Joe Simons, our PA announcer, doing the intros tonight, as he does pretty much every night. Does a great job. Have always hated talking over him, and we are finding solutions to that this season. Over 3,700 on Friday, a skiff over 5,000 last night here at Walker Stadium, and a pretty packed house tonight, not gonna lie to you, friends. More folks than I expected here this evening for college night and Little Leaguer night. I love Little Leaguer night. I love all of the kids here in the stadium. There's usually something going on that you don't see on other nights of the week during Little League night. There's just a little more chicanery. For all you folks rooting on the Kelowna Falcons, welcome to the broadcast. Glad to have you all along as well if you're watching us on the YouTube. Feel free to comment in the chat. I do pay attention. I do like to talk to everybody here. We've got a pretty great community.
Make some noise for those beautiful
Matt
boys
Rowett getting a shout out. Pickles wearing what Gary is calling the brine uniforms this evening. Very sharp look, looks great with the dark pants. Out on the mound for your Portland Pickles, that is Drew Stapleton. Your Pickles defense tonight, Blake Hiraki behind the dish, Elijah Henning at first. Shunsuke Sakino at second, Jack Metcho at short, Armando Briseño at third, Zage Lancaster, Kyler Stancato, and Jackson Waller. Your outfielders from left to right. Your umpires this evening, Billy Yeager behind the dish, Noah Hobart out in the field. Stapleton's first pitch of the ball game, inside for a ball. First pitch tonight, 6:18, over under set for 2 hours, 51 minutes. One-0 pitch on the way, swung on, and that one's taken out to left field. Sage Lancaster drifts over a couple steps, settles under to make the catch for the first out. P7. All right, Matthew, I did not memorize that, if you wouldn't mind bringing it up again. All right, Drew Stapleton with a two-seam fastball, changeup, cutter, and curve. Doing well, Lewis. Glad to have you along on the broadcast tonight. Raphael Smink at the plate. Takes the first pitch and fouls it off to the left. 0-1. Smink from Panola Junior College. 0-1 pitch, fouled. No, popped up to the infield. I thought that was fouled back. Oh! Blake Hiraki gives it a diving attempt, but unable to come up with it. Count goes to 0-2 on the Falcons' second baseman. Smink started at second the opening game of this series. Went 1 for 3 with an RBI. Behind in the count, 0-2. Game time temperature. Well, we'll get to that in a second. 0-2 pitch on the way. Outside, ball one. .76 degrees. 8-mile wind out of the north. Swung on and missed. Drew Stapleton striking out Raphael Smink. First strikeout. Orlando joining us in the chat. Welcome to the broadcast, friend. Glad to have you along. Visual Valency, thanks for joining us tonight. First pitch to Connor Palmera, takes it to third. Briseño over to Henning at first. 5-3 the put out, 3 up, 3 down for the Falcons here in the top of the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Fans, we will head to the bottom of the first inning. No score here at Walker Stadium.
All your roads out there, don't get to line up your night with a delicious can of Dead Guy. You wish you the dead of multiple, and now you can enjoy Dead Guy IPA, Ale, Pilsner, and Classic Ale. All four varieties available right here at the Dead Guy Bar. Dead Guy, live now, rest later. Game 2 of the NBA Finals is at the half. Miami has 51, Denver 57.
Sorry if you T-voted. If you used your TiVo system to watch it later.
Yeah, we spoil live sports in the stadium, folks. We're not going to apologize for it. No, I'm not going to apologize.
I'm sorry, Joe Bell's Your DVR, the sanctity of your DVR has been besmirched.
Alrighty, broadcast friends, welcome back. On the mound for the Kelowna Falcons, number 17, Thrasher Steed from Chipola College. Defensively for the Falcons, Cameron Mercurio behind the plate, J.P. Smith at first, Raphael Smink at second, Sam Flores at third, Abe Afholter at short, Garrett Crenshaw, Adrian Orioli, and Jacob Devaney, your outfielders from left to right. Lewis Rose has taken the over tonight. Thrasher Steed's first pitch of the ball game hit sharply through the left side. Past a diving Sam Flores in the left field. Leadoff single for Shun.
Even go up your next batter, the left fielder. Number 14 from New Mexico State. Sage Lancaster.
Sage Lancaster to the plate. Left fielder from the University of Hawaii. Orlando, we will get to that in just a few moments. Thrasher Steed brings in the first pitch high at 88 miles an hour. Fastball 1-0. So Orlando, if you go to picklesshop.com, you'll find a really impressive selection of hats there. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses high at 88, ball 2. Official League does most, if not all, of the hats, and they are amazing. Some of the corduroy caps they've got are delightful. There's a painter's cap that's navy blue with white and the Pickles P on it. That was a first day purchase. Then we've got the, well, I don't know if the new green bucket hats are on the website yet or not, but those look great too. Thrasher's 2-0 pitch on the way, outside at 88. Oh, okay. Matthew's saying that he thinks that everything that's here is also on the website, so if you like the bucket hat, it looks great. 3-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike. Catches the top of the zone at 87. Count goes to 3-1 on Lancaster. Kyler Stancato on deck. J.P. Smith holding Shun on at first. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off. 89 mile an hour fastball this time. Emily Downs checking into the broadcast. Welcome. Steve Metro checking in. Hello, friend. Glad to have you back tonight. Throw over to first base. Shun dives back in safely. It is windy out there today. You are right. Who's running the Pickles baseball on the YouTubes? Pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 4. Zage Lancaster with a walk. Shun down to second.
Here's your center fielder from Cal State Georgia, number 16, Kyler Stanaro.
2 on, nobody down, and that's going to bring up center fielder Kyler Stancato. Stancato at Cal State Bakersfield. James Beavers checking in the chat. That name seems familiar. Hello, friend. Welcome back. Kyler showing bunt, pulls back, pitch missing high at 89, ball 1. Of course it's Dylan. Why did I even bother asking? My dumb. Stancato showing bunt again. Thrasher's pitch on the way. Misses high and gets away from the catcher. Everybody moves up 90 feet. It's going to be a pass ball. Wild pitch, okay. Okay, so there were division among folks as to whether the dark pants with the Brine jersey is a good look or not. I'm all for it. Your thoughts? 2-0 pitch. Just low at 89, ball 3. 3-0. Thrasher Steed still looking to dial it in for Kelowna. 3-0 pitch on the way. That one over first strike at 89. 3-1. Yeah, the trees are really swaying out there in the outfield. Steed comes set. 3-1 pitch on the way. Misses high, ball 4. Kyler Stancato draws a walk. First 3 Pickles have reached. Mercurio, the catcher, out to have a conversation with Thrasher Steed. Andrew McKenna, the designated hitter, to the plate. McKenna from WSU. Mercurio's conversation with Thrasher done. Returns behind the plate. Shun on at third, Zage on at second, Stancato on at first. Ethan Bryan saying the Tall Sox are good look too. Agreed. First pitch of this at-bat swung on and missed. 81-mile-an-hour changeup. 0-1. Is that the first off-speed pitch we've seen? Matthew giving me the good information. He and I are going to hang out on the air a little bit later. Thrasher's 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one hit the left side. Stopped by the shortstop, over to second for 1, but dropped on the transfer. Run comes in to score. Raise those chairs, friends. That was Shun coming in to score. Zage Lancaster to third. Stancato out at second. McKenna reaching on the fielder's choice, 6-4, and picks up an RBI. Jack Metcho to the plate, the shortstop tonight. Up with 1 out, runners on the corners. Steed comes set at the belt. Pitch on the way, bunt shown. Pitch inside at 79, 1-0. Optimus Prime checking in, howdy. Metro from University of the Pacific. Twirls the bat around, takes practice swing. Steed set. 1-0 on the way. Bunt shown again. Pulled back. That one over for a strike at 88. 1-1. With the 6 o'clock or so start time, the shadows just over the outfield. About 2/3 of the way covered. 1-1 pitch on the way. High at 89. Ball 2. Center field completely enshrouded. Right field more covered than left field. Jacob Roll, the YouTubers will win against the Pickles. That's going to be a fun night. 2-1 pitch on the way in the dirt. Ball 3. Nice stop by Cameron Mercurio behind the dish. 83-mile-an-hour slider. 3-1 the count. McKenna gets a lead at first. Zage a lead over at third. 3-1 pitch on the way. High ball 4. McKenna moves down to second base. Jack Metcho draws a walk. One down, base is juiced again. That's going to bring up Jackson Waller from the University of Nevada, Reno, but there is going to be a mound visit for Kelowna. Entire infield comes in for the conversation. Not going to be a lot of runs this game, I think. Well, Nathan, you know what? I took the under tonight, which is set at 2 hours and 51 minutes, because I believe that as well. Number of the pitchers heading out towards the bullpen area for the Falcons. Who's up for a shot per run? Ron, no, that is...
Next up for the Pickles, number 48, Jackson Waller.
Jackson Waller to the dish. First pitch he sees, taken low at 89, ball 1. You know, Jeff, you're right. I'm going to try and remember to work that in next time. Thrasher's 1-0 pitch swung on and bounced foul towards the Pickles dugout. Count evens up at 1-1. Well, Debbie, I don't blame you. Pickle at every base. Steed's 1-1 pitch. Inside, did it hit him? Yeah, got him in the elbow, Gary says. So, Zage Lancaster will stroll home. Andrew McKenna to third, Jack Metcho to second, and Jackson Waller aboard with the HBP.
Now batting, number 32 from Southwestern Oregon Community College, the first baseman, Elijah Henning.
2 runs in. Pitch on the way. Low at 82. That one a slider. 1-0 the count. Green smoke going up out in left field for the run. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on and popped back. Foul. I was actually able to see that land out the door. That doesn't ever happen. Henning with a 1-1 count. Pitch on the way in the dirt. Ball 2, 2-1. Mercurio getting a workout behind the plate tonight. That one an 82-mile-an-hour slider. Steed has his sign. 2-1 pitch on the way. Over at 90. Nice pitch. Strike 2. You know, you'd think with the wind here tonight, that smoke screen out in left field would have left the field earlier. Gary Salin, it's saying it's a swirling wind out there. 2-2 pitch, popped up. Abe Afholter able to make the easy play. Elijah Henning down P6.
Next up is your catcher from the University of Hawaii, number 11, Blake Harapi.
Meredith, I'll pass that on. Nathan, I know you've got some company here. I've seen a few other people from Kelowna chatting. First pitch to Blake Haraki over for a strike at 90, 0-1. We're having problems with the center field cam, which is why we aren't being able to show that just this moment. It is being worked on. 0-1 pitch on the way. Low, ball one. One pitch coming in. That one over for strike at 90, 1-2. McKenna at third, Metro at second, Waller at first. Haraki behind in the count, 1-2. Pitcher comes set. Pitch on the way, low, ball two. 2-2. Steed digs at the dirt a little bit, stares in at Mercurio. Shakes him off once. As the sign he was looking for. 2-2 coming in, swung onto that one, hit sharply into right field. That one's down for a base hit. Coming in to score, Andrew McKenna. Everybody moves up 90 feet. Apparently it's arm day again here at Walker Stadium.
Now batting for Portland, your third baseman from Long Beach State, number 10, Armando Briseño.
Bases brined for Armando Briseño. First pitch to the Pickles third baseman, right up the middle. Nice play by the second baseman. Unfortunate transfer not being able to be brought in by Abe Afholter. Give Armando Briseño an RBI single as Jack Metcho comes in to score.
Batting again, number 1, Shun Sagaino.
Shun Sagaino back up to the plate. Second at bat this inning. Singled his first time up, came in to score. Steed looks back at second. First pitch gets back to the backstop. Everybody's not moving up 90 feet. Discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. I hope none of you at home have heavy chairs that you've been lifting. If so, make sure you're drinking your water. Stay hydrated, friends. Steve's 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 89-mile-an-hour fastball evens up the count, 1-1. "35 pitches so far. Oof. Number 36 on the way in and in the dirt at 81, a change up, 2-1. Well, remember, chat friends, don't get too high on your horses there. We had a 6-run inning last night that was answered by a 6-run inning eventually, so this game will have its ebbs and flows. 2-1 pitch on the way, hit over to the right side, past to diving Raphael Smink into right field for a single. An RBI single at that. Briseño to second, Hiraki to third. That was Jackson Waller coming in to score.
What about you, Joe? What favorite college? You're saying number 4 on the list.
Thrasher Steed's night might be done, and it appears as though it is. Friends, we're going to take a quick break. We will come back with the line on Thrasher Steed and the new Falcons pitcher in just a moment.
I thought you were going to say University of Phoenix for sure.
Beneficial State Bank, we envision an economy that dismantles discrimination, helps bring the shoes to generational harmony, and ends extractive environmental practices. Together we hold the power to create a new banking system that works for everyone. Join us in making this bold dreams a reality. Learn more at beneficialstatebank.com. Pregame bag, recycling schoolers raffle black bags that is covered. Designed, manufactured, and retailer in one group since 2007 with a full line of backpacks, messenger bags, and sewing accessories to meet your everyday care needs. Not quite sure what you're looking for? Stop by our local waterfront location in John's River Place and have one of our craftspeople walk you through the options. Waterproof, handmade, uniquely Portland. Let us show you the black pack difference. Find us online or web. On social media accounts of black packs. That's BLAQPAAS. Picture for the Falcons from Holy Names University with 16 Mr. Barnum. Holy names, man.
Welcome back, broadcast friends. Out on the mound, taking warm-up pitches for the Falcons. That is number 16, Patrick Barnum. Patrick, a right-handed thrower from Holy Names University, takes over for Thrasher Steed. Thrasher's line, 2/3 of an inning, 4 hits, 5 runs so far. Out of a possible 8, he is responsible for. Walked 3, hit 1, and did not strike out a batter. Jay Vasquez checking in the chat. Howdy. Carrie's back. Welcome.
Number 14.
Drew Greenberg back in the chat. Base is still Brine. Zage Lancaster to the dish. First pitch he sees misses away at 78, a slider. 1-0. This inning has taken long enough that the shadows have creeped further across the outfield. Next pitch missing away, ball 2. That one a fastball at 85. Two-0 pitch on the way in the dirt. Another fastball at 86, 3-0. Jeremiah Coughlin getting the crowd riled. 3-0 pitch on the way. Inside, ball 4. So Barnum comes in, walks the first batter he faces. That run will be charged to Thrasher Steed. Blake Hiraki coming in to score. Briseño now moves up to second. Briseño moves into third. Shun into second as Zage Lancaster picks up an RBI.
Bakersfield, Tyler Stancato.
Stancato takes the first pitch and whacks that out onto the right field berm. Oh, single. Yo, what a catch out in right field on the berm. Give that fan a contract. Barehanded, hit the hand, popped up in the air and snagged it. Well done. Oh, one pitch on the way, outside. 80-mile-an-hour curveball. 1-1. Nathan, I'm sorry for your pain, friend. If it's any consolation, I'm a Mariners fan, and this last season was rough. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and hit to the right side. Fielded by the first baseman, throw over to Patrick Barnum in time. Run does come in to score. Oh no, that was out number 3. My bad. 3-1 the put out on Stancato, and that will end the Pickles' first inning. 6 runs, all of those earned on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 runners left on. Fans, we head to the top of the second inning. Your score, Portland 6, Kelowna nothing. Alrighty, friends, welcome back. It's going to be Garrett Crenshaw, J.P. Smith, and Adrian Orioli. Drew Stapleton set at the waist. First pitch of the second inning, swung on and popped up to the right side. Elijah Henning drifting over, shooting the one, making the catch, though. P4, the put out on Crenshaw. Well, thank you, Nathan. I appreciate it. J.P. Smith, the first baseman. J.P. from Sacramento State will run through the West Coast League scores here in just a moment. Stapleton's wind. First pitch of this at-bat, high and tight at 88. Two-seam fastball, 1-0. Rick asking, is there a fan foul ball catch rule like the Savannah Bananas have? No, not in West Coast League play. Occasionally in Wild Wild West League play, yes. 1-0 pitch, swung on and missed. 87-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball this time. Count evens up at 1-1. Stapleton has his sign. 1-1 pitch inside, plunks him in the back. JP earns base the hard way. First base runner for the Falcons tonight. That'll bring up the center fielder, Adrian Orioli. First pitch Orioli sees over for a strike at 88, 0-1. And Gary, you're right, that wind is swirling because some of the flags are moving a lot and others not at all. 0-1 pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. One pitch on the way, and that one over for a strike at 88, 1-2. Can we erase the base runners, friends? One-two pitch on the way in, swung on and missed. Adrian Orioli down on strike, second strikeout for Drew Stapleton.
Abe Appleton.
Shortstop Abe Afholzer to the dish. Stapleton's first pitch to Abe, over for a strike at 89. 0-1. Afholzer from Bellevue Community College. Right-hander stands tall, 0-1 pitch on the way, outside, off-speed, 73-mile-an-hour curveball, 1-1. Majority of the outfield now in the shadows. 1-1 pitch on the way, misses outside in the dirt, 2-1. Small patch behind first base that still got some sunlight. A little bit of left field from shortstop to the left field foul pole, basically. Drew's 2-1 pitch, swung on, and that one's hit into right field. Diving stop and great play out in right by Jackson Waller. L9 with an exclamation point. Great defensive play. No runs, no hits, no errors, and one runner left on to the bottom of the second inning. We go 6-0 Pickles. We've got great bat boys here. Is Connor a bat boy again this year? Nobody has told me.
Number 39, Andrew McKenna.
To the bottom of the second we go. Andrew McKenna, Jack Metcho, and Jackson Waller. First pitch, bottom of the second, taken into left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Garrett Crenshaw chasing it down. Wide turn at first, but McKenna heads back to the bag. Give him a long single.
Here going for your next batter. Number 6, Jack Metcho.
Well, Kilgore, we're still learning the systems and trying to figure out all of the toys that we've got and troubleshoot some of the problems that have come up with the new toys. Pitch on the way, outside, ball 1. 80-mile-an-hour change up, missed wide. Metcho walked his first time up, came around to score. Let's try not to hit Andrew tonight. That would be nice. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and hit towards third. Throw it down to second for one, relay to first. 5-4-3 double play. Flores to Smink to Smith. So that'll erase the leadoff hit that McKenna had. 2 down. That'll bring up your right fielder, number 48, Jackson Waller. All of that to say, we'll be much better with the replays as the season goes on. First pitch of the at-bat in the dirt, ball 1. 77-mile-an-hour slider low. Barnum looks in, has his sign. Brings in the 1-0. Low and away. Ball 2. I will not be doing away games. So the Pickles leave Walker Stadium tonight for a road trip. 2-0 pitch coming in. High ball 3. So in order to get your Pickles fix, check out westcoastleague.com and you will find links for the broadcasts of the away games. 3-0 pitch inside ball 4. Jackson Waller drawing a 4-pitch walk. Much better than getting hit, I'm sure he would agree. 2 down, 1 on.
Number 32.
For Elijah Henning. Well, Rick, we do have replays occasionally. We're still working on that. So many new things to learn this season. First pitch of this at-bat swung on and missed. 85-mile-an-hour fastball from Barnum. 0-1. But Rick Imus is right. You can rewind the YouTube feed and check out the replays yourself, which is pretty great. 0-1 pitch on the way, and runner goes. Dropped by Mercurio on the transfer, stolen base for Jackson Waller. First stolen base tonight. Patrick comes set at the chest. 0-2 pitch on the way in. Misses outside at 78. 1-2. So yes, check out westcoastleague.com. Find the scoreboard. Click on the game that you want, and there will be links to watch the video feed. 1-2 pitch on the outside part of the plate. 77-mile-an-hour slider froze Henning at the plate. And that will do it for your Pickles here in the second inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. We head to the third inning. Your score, 6-0 Portland.
PortlandMercury.com. A reminder, if you placed an online order, go ahead and pick it up. What a good time to do it right now. Leatherman Tool Group celebrating 40 years of proudly manufacturing high-quality multi-tools and knives right here in Portland. Founded in 1983 by Tim Leatherman, the company's products are known for their durability, versatility, and ability to design. Leatherman tools are designed for real life, with outdoor activities like camping and hiking to everyday tasks and home repairs. The focus on quality, craftsmanship, and functionality, Leatherman is the go-to brand for anyone looking for a reliable, long-lasting multi-tool. Learn more about Leatherman and find the right tool for you at www.leatherman.com.
Yo, we still got launch balls?
It went quick last night, didn't it? Yeah. Only one way to find out longer for you. Leave it on for Cologne. You say St. Flores.
All right, friends, welcome back. Drew Stapleton out for the third inning of work. Sam Flores, Cameron Mercurio, and Jacob DeVenny for the Falcons. First pitch fouled off to the left. 0-1. Both Crow and Mo are staring at the monitors. I think we are still working on the center field cam. Wind in the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit towards short. Metro has it. The throw over to Henning at first in time. 6-3 the put out on Flores. One away for the Kelowna Falcons here in the third inning. Cameron Mercurio stands in. First pitch he sees pops up to the right side. Going back on it, Elijah Henning now drifting into foul territory, circling around it, comes under it, makes the catch. That would be 3P for those of you scoring along at home. And that'll turn the lineup over for the Falcons. Jacob DeVenny returns to the plate. Flew out to the left fielder's first time up. First pitch he sees this at bat, misses high at 88, two-seam fastball, 1-0. That's right, Lopez, we talked about this last year. The record for being hit by a pitch is 13 by Danny Lopez. Next pitch swung on and missed. Swung through an 88-mile-an-hour fastball, 1-1. Stapleton's got some nice movement. 1-1 pitch on the way, fouled into the netting on the left. 1-2 the count. Well, McKenna's already been hit by a pitch 3 times, or got hit by a pitch 3 times last night, so only 10 more. Yeah, you're right, Ron. He might break that record. Yeah, because McKenna was hit once the night before as well. That one hit sharply on the left side, through the hole and into left field. Devaney with the first hit for the Falcons. One out, 2 away for the second baseman, Raphael Smink. Devaney short lead at first. Pitch on the way, swung on and missed. 80-mile-an-hour changeup from Drew. Drew stares into Hiraki. 0-1 pitch. Swung on and bounced towards second. Shooting over to first for 3. The put out on Raphael Smink, and that will do it for the Falcons here in the 3rd inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on. To the bottom of the 3rd inning we go. 6-0 Portland.
All right, yeah, in honor of college night, we're gonna change up pickle juice a little bit. We're gonna do it through funnels. Our interns made these. I don't know where they learned this. Definitely not at college. So we got 4 people. I don't know their names. I guess it doesn't really matter at this point. They're gonna shove pickle juice out of the funnels. And I guess nobody really wins.
I'm sorry.
Countdown to Walker Stadium. 3, 2, 1, go.
We are doing brine bong hits.
All-star coach back here murdered it. What's your name, boss?
Wow.
Ray? All right, everybody. Shame. Just kidding, Ray. We love you. Great job, buddy. Let's hear it for all our contestants that have now chugged pickle juice out of a beer bong. Put it on your resume, Ray. Yeah.
We really did have a brine bong. Wow. Did you know this was going to happen? Oh, okay. Well, see, they tell you more stuff than they tell me. That was amazing. I don't normally comment on the pickle juice drinking contest, although the woman who did it last night, she killed that. I don't recall the woman's name, but she was one of the yeah, she killed it last night. Sorry, what was that, friend? I do not know what's happening for Dizzy Bat. All right, well, apparently there are surprises abound tonight. Rob Nyer checking in the broadcast. Howdy, Rob. First pitch at the bottom of the 3rd, popped foul on the right side in the stands. That one was not caught. Rob was referencing the West Coast League. It works on your laptop. There are Google Play and iOS apps for tablets and phones. Do a great job trying to get all of the games out there. That one is 77-mile-an-hour slider, just missing away. Count goes to 1-1. Barnum's next pitch, low, went away at 76, 2-1. Man, this has been an amazing week. I've gotten to interview a Super Bowl winning player, and I've got a couple of authors in the chat box. This is delightful. Yes, and you're right next to me, Matthew, and going to be joining me on the broadcast later if we can get the headsets working. 2-2 pitch on the way. In the dirt, ball 3, 3-2. I love 6 o'clock start times, mostly because of the shadows in the outfield, which they've creeped over most of it now and are in the infield. 3-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed, gets away from the catcher. He recovers quickly. Mercurio's throw down to J.P. Smith at first. Haraki strikes out, the put out going 2-3.
Now batting for Portland, number 10, Armando Briseño.
Well, Rob, we always appreciate having you in the chat, so thank you so much for joining us this evening, even if it is only for a little bit. Armando Briseño to the plate, singled his first time up, drove one in, got as far as third base, didn't make it home though. First pitch, he sees this at bat, pops up, out in the left center field. Looks like it's going to be the left fielder Garrett Crenshaw taking that one. It was the center fielder, Gary? Sorry about that. Adrian Orioli. F8 the put out. That'll turn the lineup over once again. Shun Sakaino to the plate for your Pickles. Lancer, glad to have you along. Thanks, Rob. I will definitely pass that on to the rest of the team. First pitch to Shun. Missing high and outside, an 80-mile-an-hour changeup, 1-0. Ron Moose isn't running the sound up here tonight. 1-0 pitch on the way, misses away, ball 2, 2-0. That one a fastball at 85. Lancer, welcome to the broadcast. Glad to have you along, friend. 6-0 Pickles as play continues here, bottom 3. 2-0 pitch in for a strike, 80-mile-an-hour slider. Nice movement on that. Barnum's next pitch missing away at 84. Changeup 3-1. Zage Lancaster on deck for your Pickles. Three-one pitch on the way, and outside part of the plate. Nice pitch, 78-mile-an-hour slider with some nice movement. Count goes full on Shun. Pitch on the way, outside, ball 4. Looks like that one just got away with from him. A 78-mile-an-hour slider that looked like it might have left the grip just a tad early. So give Shun a walk. That'll bring up your left fielder, Zage Lancaster. Patrick Barnum throws over to first base after getting the sign he was looking for from Mercurio. Shun back safely. Gary, we got to reset the count, friend. Another throw over to first. On the scoreboard. Team effort, friends, team effort. First pitch the at-bat. Oh, that's just a little high at 83, 1-0. Barnum set. 1-0 pitch on the way. High runner goes, throw down to second base. Got him. Yep, got him. Nice throw by Cameron Mercurio. Shun caught stealing, and that'll do it for your Pickles here in the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. We are through 3 full innings. Your score, Portland 6, Kelowna nothing.
Join the rest of the city's fun-seeking smart events. Read Portland Mercury at portlandmercury.com. Your home for news, entertainment, and travel. College House Home Junk Removal is committed to providing stress-free junk removal, moving, and general labor services for clients across the Portland metro community. Whether you're looking to move or you want to tidy up your space, College Hunts Your one-stop shop for all junk removal and moving needs. Visit collegehunks.hollandjunk.com. Request your free on-site estimate today.
College hunks, Holland Junk Joe?
Oh yeah, we love them.
You got aged out from when you used to work there, didn't you?
I haven't made
College hunks, Holland Junk Joe Simons.
straight cut off.
Not only is he a spokesperson, he's also the president. Big hunk you.
Did you see the hump walking around?
I saw the hump.
Yeah.
Make some noise if you saw the college hunk junk guy. Yeah? I heard there might be an appearance later.
Beefy.
Joe, this left field berm, I'm telling you,
I might walk over there.
it's like Woodstock for 9 years.
Welcome back, friends. Drew Stapleton out on the bump again for your Pickles. Connor Palmyra, Garrett Crenshaw, and J.P. Smith this inning for the Falcons.
Now that you understand Connor Palmyra.
Stapleton brings in the first pitch. Over for a strike at 87, 0-1. Stapleton got through the third on 9 pitches. Comes set, now brings in the 0-1. Swung on and popped up. Ends up being Jack Metcho coming over and making the catch. P6 for Connor, and that'll bring up the left fielder, Garrett Crenshaw. Crenshaw 0 for 1, popped out to Schoen at second base, back in the second, leading off the second inning. Wine and the pitch on the way, misses load 81. Ball 1. Matt, you do know that Pruitt is right there. You could just ask Pruitt to play the whale noise. This seems a little obtuse for you to put it into chat, me to say it out loud, and then Pruitt right over there to hear it. That pitch missing away 2-0. Oh, okay. All right. That's fair. Stapleton's 2-0 pitch coming in, popped up to the left side, giving chase Brisena, but that's going to be back in the stands. It sounded like that hit and was not caught initially.
Great job.
And there is the whale. Oh, we've got Little Leaguers chasing foul balls. This is my favorite part of Little Leaguer Day. Oh, yeah, see, I love having the kids at the stadium. Stapleton now bringing in the 2-1. Fouled off into the netting once again. 81-mile-an-hour changeup, 2-2 the count. Shadow slowly stretching across the infield now. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Outside ball 3. 3-2. Optimus Prime asking for an R2 squeal. Stapleton dances on the mound, brings in the 3-2 pitch. 80-mile-an-hour changeup, fastball, excuse me. Do we have a number for you yet? Are you E11? We're giving Matthew's number 11, E11 there. Do the Little Leaguers get to keep the foul balls? Heck yes, they do. You bet. That's why there's such a chase for him. Now, during the Wild Wild West League games, it used to be a foul ball for a red rope. Is that what the exchange was? Yeah. Not the Pickles games, though. Swung on and bounced foul by J.P. Smith, the first baseman. Hit by a pitch back in the second inning. Yeah, you can see that swirling wind when the dust kicks up from home plate. Wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled off at the plate. Looks like that caught Hiraki. Maybe in the thigh. Home plate umpire Billy Yeager out to hand deliver the ball to Drew Stapleton, giving the catcher a moment to recover. Billy also going to dust off home plate, make sure that Hiraki's all right. It's one of the best relationships in all of baseball, that between the catcher and the umpire, built out of mutual respect for one another and the fact that they both have to worry about 90-plus mile-an-hour baseballs being hurled at them. Bounce towards short. Metcho charges, unfortunately gets under the glove. Give J.P. Smith a single. Kendra asking, what does the E stand for? E is for error. Oh, Gary, yeah, you did call that a single. Okay, sorry about that. No, Kendra just asked what the E stood for, and I was like, wait, did the E go up on the scoreboard? Did I miss a thing? Miami 92, Denver 87 with 8 minutes to go in the fourth period of the NBA Finals. For those of you keeping track, or fourth period of game 2 of the NBA Finals. Listen, fourth quarter, whatever, friend. Listen, don't jump on me. You called the wrong pitch earlier. One time, yeah. Stapleton set, 1-0 pitch on the way. Misses away at 81, a changeup, 2-0. J.P. Smith, the lead over at first base, 1 step. 1.5 steps now, stretches it out a little. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Coming in with an 87-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. Again, Stapleton's got some good movement going on out there. Line in the pitch on the way. That one over for a strike. 80-mile-an-hour changeup, 2-2. 2 down here, top of the fourth inning. Is this in the USA? Yes, it is, Kendra. This is the Portland Pickles taking on the Kelowna Falcons in Portland, Oregon. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one hit into center field. Kyler Stancato drifts a little bit towards left, settles under it, makes the catch. That will do it for the Falcons here in the fourth inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 runner left on base. We head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Your score, Portland 6, Kelowna nothing.
Celebrate his first birthday, but he's been Walker Stadium with all of you. Happy birthday.
And so, speaking of birthdays, #1 Pickle fans right here, Charlie and Katie, they're twins, you can tell. It's their 13th birthday. Their much cooler younger sister, Avery's out here also. We're doing a special edition Dizzy Bat just for them. Back up a little bit.
Are we seriously doing Little Leaguer Dizzy Bat? This is so good. I am so happy this is happening.
3, 2, 1, go! As fast as you can, Avery. Come on. 3. Oh, this is bad already. Come on, Katie.
The rules are seemingly simple, but not, apparently. Nobody is putting their head on the bat. Whoever the young person is that's closest to the third baseline automatically should win this contest because they are the only person that can seemingly follow directions out there. Get the ice cream sandwich. Get the ice cream sandwich. Yeah, that is exactly how that should have ended.
Let's hear it for these kids. Happy birthday, Charlie and Katie. Walker Stadium. #1 Pickle fans ever.
Oh, that was delightful. Little League Day is so great. Rick Imus Dizzy Bat after the brine chugging. What could possibly go wrong? Well, thankfully it's not the same contestants, although that would also be a fun Olympics. You have to do the pickle drinking contest 1 inning, then you got to do Dizzy Bat the next inning, and then you've got to raise Dylan the following inning. We could do like a whole Olympics thing. Tom Jones, welcome back to the game, friend. Glad to have you along. Zage Lancaster, Kyler Stancato, and Andrew McKenna for your Pickles. First pitch, bottom 4, over for a strike at 80 miles an hour. Fastball. Head on bat. Darn right, Tom. You know the rules. We don't come to Manitoba. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Count goes to 0-2 on Zage Lancaster, who has walked twice, has an RBI, and scored a run. There is a team in Edmonton. One in Vancouver, BC. 0-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 3 straight strikes, Lancaster down, first down of the 4th. Second strikeout for Patrick Barnum. Triathlon, darn right. Yeah, third strikeout. And it looks like that'll be the end of the line for Patrick Barnum. So fans, we're gonna take a short break here. We will get you the new Falcons pitcher in the line on Patrick Barnum in just a minute. You've heard me say it once, I'll say it again. Your score here at Walker Stadium, Portland 6, Kelowna nothing.
Now batting, number 16, Tyler Ceremonial.
All righty, new pitcher out on the mound for the Falcons, number 27, Jackson Bird, who played first base last night for the Falcons. He takes over for Patrick Barnum on to face Kyler Stancato. His first pitch of the ball game bounced towards first. Nice play by J.P. Smith. Will take it to the bag. 3 unassisted on the putout. 1 pitch, 1 out. Patrick Barnum's line, 2 2/3 innings, gave up 1 hit, no runs, 3 walks, and 3 strikeouts. Andrew McKenna to the plate, hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning, got an RBI. Single back in the third, offers at the first pitch, an 87-mile-an-hour fastball comes up short, 0-1. Cole Liggett joining the chat, welcome friend. Yes, so Kendra, as Captain Prime said earlier, this is the West Coast League. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled into the netting. Count goes to 0-2. We got teams up and down the west coast of the United States. Handful of teams in Canada. Bird's 0-2 pitch, jammed him, fouled it off at the plate. Bird stares in. McKenna slowly twirling the bat. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced towards first once again. This time it's going to be Smith tossing to the pitcher, covering 3-1 the putout, and that will do it for your Pickles here in the 4th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. We head to the 5th inning. Your score, Portland 6, Falcons nothing.
We don't. They're sold out. All right, so you bought them all. Top of the 7th, you're going to launch him probably like bottom of the 6th. Start making your way to left field foul pole. We'll remind you, just so you know. Award-winning heart specialists, personalized women's care, dozens of clinics, and Venice Health Portland have been bringing healing hope and wholeness to our community for more than 100 years. Their mission has always been to make healthy impact in Portland. Now, as an OHSU Health partner, they offer a complete spectrum of care to more people than ever before. Flu shots, physicals, specialties and surgery, and Venice Health Portland has your back in your own backyard. Enjoy the Voodoo Ranger Juicy Haze IPA all season long, available in Brentwater City. Stop by our Voodoo Ranger bar, located in Glenfield Burn. See your entire IPA lineup with the Rangers League. Summer's here, but that doesn't mean you should take vacation for your fitness goals. The Pickles official fitness partner, Crunch, has everything you need with heavy weights, heart pumping, group classes, and certified personal trainers, all starting as low as $9.99 a month. Pickles, pay their attendance today. Get a free 3-day guest pass. Visit crunch.com/3day for the pass. Or the Crunch Gym in Lowe's Music or the Big Shake.
New pitcher on the mound, Joe Toft for your Portland Pickles, taking over for Drew Stapleton. First pitch swung on and hit down the right field line, out onto the berm. Little leaguers going for it. And one came up with it. Well done. 0-1 on Abe Afholter, Sam Flores, and Cameron Mercurio for the Falcons here in the 5th inning. Abe steps back in. Joe comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. Floats in for a strike at 72 miles an hour. A curveball, 0-2. Four-seam fastball, curveball, changeup, and slider for Cho. As his sign. Now brings in the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and popped foul on the right into the parking lot.
2 strikes. Let's make some noise. Walker Stadium.
How many games in a row has Launch Ball sold out? That is a good question. Ethan Bryan, a fan of the earlier start time. Well, I don't blame you. I know Tom Jones probably appreciates the earlier start time too. 0-2 pitch on the way outside. 89-mile-an-hour four-seamer that got away from him. So, Mike, how was your off season? It was long, friend. I was not prepared for that long of an off season. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Abe Afholter down on strikes. Cho strikes out the first batter he faces. 4th overall strikeout for Portland Pickles pitchers tonight. One away here in the 5th inning, and that's going to bring up the third baseman, Sam Flores. Flores bounced out 6-3 in the 2nd inning. I missed calling these games, friend. Let me tell you. Tofty set. First pitch of this at bat. Another off-speed pitch. 72 on the curveball. That has got some 12-6 movement on it. 1-0 the count. Next pitch on the way. Check swing. Does not appear to have gone. 2-0. Flores steps back in. Cho bringing in the 2-0. Swung on and hit through the hole on the right side. A single for Flores as Waller gets the ball back in. Kelowna's had a base runner in the second, third, fourth, and now the fifth. Cameron Mercurio to the plate. Flores two-step lead at first. That one taken into center field. Stancato drifts back 3 steps and makes the catch. 2 away here for Kelowna in the fifth. I'm sorry, it's whom? First pitch of this at-bat, missed an outside runner, goes third out of second base and into center field. So give Flores a stolen base. Pitch missing, ball 1. Susan, new to the league. What's with the chair raising? Well, in Portland, we raise the chairs whenever a run is scored. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one over at 81 for a strike. 1-1. A tradition that started in the bullpen one season was adopted by the fans down the left field line and has now become a Walker Stadium staple. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit into shallow left center field. Stancato ranging over, rounding third and heading for home. Sam Flores, he will score. RBI single for Jacob Devney. Your final, Miami 111, Denver 108. Winding the first pitch on the way to Raphael Smink. 71-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch inside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch fouled off to the right. Count goes to 1-1 on the Falcons' second baseman. Struck out in the first, bounced out 4-3 in the third. Wind and the pitch on the way. On the outer part of the plate at 88, a four-seam fastball. 1-2.
All right, Walker Stadium, get loud.
See, Nathan, you had backup in here. 1-2 pitch on the way, runner goes, ball in the dirt. Jacob Devney with a stolen base, 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Count goes to 2-2. So another runner on in scoring position. 2-2 pitch on the way, in the dirt, gets away from Blake Hiraki. No throw down to third. Okay, so that one's wild pitch. Count full on Smink. Connor Palmera on deck. Three-two pitch coming in. Swung on and bounced towards third. Briseño plays the high hop. Strong throw over to first base. 5-3 the put out on Raphael Smink, and that will do it here in the fifth inning. 1 run, that run is earned. 2 hits, no errors, and 1 runner left on. I thought it was going to be Dylan versus Fan race, but that is not until next inning, apparently. Oh, what are we doing now? Ooh. All right, so a variation on Dizzy Bat. Basic rules the same, bat on the ground, twirl around the bat that is stationary on the ground until Jeremiah counts to 10 whenever he gets there. You then pick up the small basketballs and try and shoot them into the 3 garbage cans down the line in a Pickles version of beer pong. First person to make a basket wins. We've had a couple close ones there. Oh, over. We've had a couple bounce off. It is good that they aren't just throwing the balls directly at Dylan, which is kind of how I expected this to break down. So, well played, friends. Oh, Susan, they don't let me in on the stuff that goes on around here. Part of it is they like the element of surprise. Jack Metcho, Jackson Waller, and Elijah Henning for your Pickles here. Jackson Bird back out on the mound for the Falcons. Sun shining right into the press box now. Infield covered in shadows. First pitch of this half inning misses inside, ball 1. Metcho with a walk and scored a run in the first, as did pretty much everybody, and then bounced out 5-4-3 in a double play in the second. 1-0 pitch on the way, just a bit off the plate at 85 miles an hour. A fastball, 2-0. Jackson comes set, brings in the 2-0. Low and away, ball 3, 3-0. I don't care how many times I say this. It is a beautiful night for a ball game here at Walker Stadium. 3-0 pitch on the way, misses, ball 4. That one an 85-mile-an-hour fastball that was low. Jack Metcho working a leadoff walk. Second time he's been aboard tonight via a free pass. Jackson Waller to the plate. Well, Cole, if you do come out here to watch a game, please track me down. I'm usually pretty easy to find here at the stadium. Slow roller through the infield, gonna be barehanded by Jackson Bird. 1-3 the put out on Jackson Waller. Jack Metcho advancing to second base.
Number 32, Elijah.
Runner on in scoring position, 1 down. First baseman Elijah Henning to the plate. Metcho gets his lead a second. He goes. Pitch is high. No throw down to third. Mercurio lost it on the transfer. Give Metcho a stolen base. Because if you don't give it to him, he's just going to swipe it, apparently. It is bright in here. Wind and the 1-0 pitch on the way, misses away. Ball 2, 2-0. Metro 90 feet from home, Henning at the plate, Hiraki on deck. 2-0 pitch on the way, swung on and hit out into left field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Hitting the bag at first and heading towards second. The throw not going to be in time. Elijah Henning, an RBI double. Pickles get the run back that they gave up. Metcho comes in to score his second run of the game.
Now batting, number 11,
Blake Hiraki to the plate with a runner in scoring position for Portland. Hiraki 1 for 2 with a single, an RBI, and a run scored already tonight. First pitch he sees from Jackson Bird, misses low at 86. Fastball 1-0. Bird glances back at second base. 1-0 pitch coming in, hit on the left side again. Flores over to first in time. 5-3 the put out on Haraki. On the play, Henning having to hold at second base.
Now batting, number 10, Armando Briseño.
2 down for the Pickles' third baseman, Armando Briseño. Henning gets a lead at second. First pitch taken into right field. Jacob Devaney back, makes the catch a couple steps in front of the warning track, and that will do it for your Pickles here in the 5th inning. They do get 1 run. That run was earned on 1 base hit. No errors and 1 runner left on. To the 6th we go. Your score, 7-1 Portland.
And $1 off tickets bought at the box office when you use your Pickles Visa card. Brought to you by Pacific Northwest Federal Credit Union. Apply now at pwfcu.org/pickles. A proud sponsor of the Pickles helps connect people in their communities while reducing traffic congestion and air pollution in the Portland area. Save money on gas and a hassle of parking and let TriMet do the driving. Play every trick today on TriMet's website where you can see buses and trains in real time. TriMet, I like moves. Burnside Whiskey is a ridiculously blended straight bourbons and rye. Range and ages of Nashville, all rested in glorious Oregon barrels. Try a pickle bath today at the main concourse bar on the party deck. Visit online, www.burnsidewhiskey.com. Pickles is something like you've never tried before. They throw in vanilla ice cream with a locally sourced Leonard Valley fruit. And a special machine in New Zealand comes out like soft serve and everyone's made to order. Find them on Fremont and Gillingport. Pickles. It's almost healthy.
I heard Nico himself is on the party deck. Right?
What?
Is Nico up here?
Nico! Glad to have you back.
Hey, speaking of college night, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, it's senior Sunday for a lot of kids. It's going to be their last week of school. Is there anybody, any high school or seniors in here? Senior Sunday? Anybody? Let's have a hand for all the kids that don't have to go to school anymore after this week, huh? Senior Sunday with the Pickles.
Welcome back, broadcast friends. To the 6th inning we go. My bad. The pitcher on the mound who was pitching last inning and is back out there, that is number 49, Dylan Chalmers. I don't even know what paperwork I'm looking for, friend. My bad. I think I was looking for Dylan's college, and that is Western Oregon University. His first pitch of the inning misses low and away. 4-seam fastball at 88, 1-0. Jeff, thank you so much for the kind words. The folks we've got working here are absolutely amazing. 1-0 pitch on the way. That one fouled off to the right. Count evens up at 1-1. Entirety of the playing surface now covered in shadows. Lights on here at Walker Stadium, not yet taken effect. 1-1 pitch over for a strike at 73, 1-2. Nice looking curveball from Chalmers. Nathan still holding hope for the Kelowna. Count goes to 1-2. 4-seam fastball at 87. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way. That one misses outside. 2-2 the count on Connor Palmera. Garrett Crenshaw and J.P. Smith do up this inning. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking. Strike 3. Frozen with an 89-mile-an-hour 4-seam fastball. Palmera down on strikes. That is strikeout number 2 for Dylan Chalmers. One away for the Falcons here in the 6th. Garrett Crenshaw to the plate. Excuse me, pinch hitter, number 15. First pitch misses away, ball 1. That is Kyle Corso to the plate. Saw Kyle earlier this series. Takes and fouls that pitch away. Four-seam fastball at 87. Count evens up at 1-1. It is only the 6th. It's looking good for the over tonight, friend. What was that? I was talking to the chat. Sorry. That one wasn't directed at you. 1-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled back. Count goes to 1-2. Another four-seam fastball. This one at 88. Chalmers set. Corso twirls the bat a couple times. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Got him. Second strikeout this inning for Dylan Chalmers. Ron is busy out there.
Give him a hand, Walker Stadium.
2 down, nobody on, and that'll bring up first baseman J.P. Smith. He's been aboard both times he's been up tonight. Hit by a pitch in the second, singled back in the fourth. First pitch he sees this at bat, he hammers out to center field. Stancato ranging over toward right, makes the catch, and that'll do it for the Falcons here in the 6th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left. Fans, I believe it is time for the Dylan versus fan race. Yep. All right. I know that there's going to be some chaos going on this evening. I just don't know what it's going to be out there. Super excited for this, though. I love the Dylan versus fan race. So Dylan 1-1 on the season so far. Corso's in and playing left field, thank you. All right, so we have Dylan racing the College Honks mascot who has been saddled with an inner tube. They are both under the Burnside Whiskey sign. They are both under the First Dylan's Hideaway Bar sign. They've passed the batter's eye. Dylan's starting to take a lead as they pass the PGE banner. They've passed the Crunch Fitness banner. Dylan at the Atlas Pizza banner, and it's Dylan by only about a banner, maybe a banner and a half, but Dylan goes to 2-1 on the homestand.
Bring your tickets to the window.
First game I've made it to the Dylan versus fan race. Well, usually it's Dylan versus a fan, but College Hunks is the sponsor of tonight's college night, so we thought having the two mascots race against each other would be fun, and it was. Shun, Zage, and Kyler for your Pickles here in the 6th. First pitch, check swing, misses at 72. Curveball 1-0. Shun's been up to the plate 3 times tonight, has been aboard each time. A pair of singles and a walk. Takes that one sharply towards second. Smink over to Smith for 3 to put out. Jake Moe checking in. Welcome to the broadcast, friend. Sorry if I'm not on top of the comments right now. The sun is at the perfect spot coming into the broadcast booth. Jackson Bird steps off, now back on the rubber. Gets his sign from Cameron. First pitch this at bat misses away. Oh, excuse me, over the outside part of the plate. 72 miles an hour curveball. See, that's what happens when I stand off to the side. I get a bad look at home plate there. 0-1 the count. Don't you shake your head at me. Thought we might have a mound visit. Instead, it looks like Mercurio just stepping out in front of the plate, making sure they're on the right set of signs. Or maybe the pitch comm's not working. Maybe that was it. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one's going to be dumped into center field for a base hit. Zage Lancaster aboard with a single. That'll bring up your center fielder, Kyler Stancato.
Next up for the Pickles, number 16, Kyler Stancato.
Robert Christopher checking in, welcome. Jonas Salk, the second baseman for Kelowna, not Raphael Smink. Throw over to first base, diving back, Zage Lancaster. Pitch on the way, over for a strike at 85, fastball, 0-1. All right, so the second baseman for the Falcons, number 3, is Jonas Salk. I'm not sure when he went into the game. Next pitch missing at 77, a slider, 1-1. Thank you much for the information, Larry. Sage Lancaster a lead at first, 1-1 pitch on the way. High at 84, ball 2, 2-1. Next pitch misses high at 83, ball 3, 3-1. I do that sometimes. Do you not listen to what I say over here? Good Lord, friend. Wind to the 3-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and hammered foul. Almost into the Falcons' dugout. Moose, that was great. Thank you. That's my favorite sound. God dang. Count full. Andrew McKenna on deck. Stancato's probably got the best hockey flow on the entire baseball team. Diving back to first safely, Zage Lancaster. Oh my gosh, we were just delivered hamburgers up here. This organization is the best. Lead over at first. 3-2 pitch on the way. Misses, ball 4. Mo, would you like a burger? Runners on at first and second.
Next up for the Pickles, number 39, Andrew McKenna.
So Lancaster moves down to second. Stancato on at first, and that'll bring up Andrew McKenna. McKenna with an RBI fielder's choice in the first, a single in the second. First pitch he sees, over for a strike. Outer part of the plate at 84, fastball, 0-1. Robert checking in from Ohio. Glad to have you along. Bird looks back at second base. Runner goes, 0-1 pitch on the way outside. Throw down to second as all runners go. Could not be handled by the shortstop, Abe Afholter. Everybody's safe. Everybody gets a stolen base, Gary said. We'll even give Matthew a stolen base. Why not? Zage on at third. Stancato on at second. 1-1 pitch to McKenna. Outside. Gets away from the catcher. Nobody going anywhere. 2-1. Sun just starting to fall behind the trees in left field. Next pitch missing, 3-1. It is an all-you-can-eat hamburger buffet in the press box. Wow. Look at this. Larry Hooper, also from Ohio. Welcome to the broadcast. Glad to have you all along. 3-1 pitch on the way, swung on and bounced to the right side. Nice grab by Jonas Salk over to J.P. Smith for 3 to put out.
Portland, number 6, Jack Metcho.
2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th inning, and that's going to bring up Jack Metcho. Runners on at second and third in the form of Kyler Stancato and Zage Lancaster. Jackson Bird's pitch in the dirt, ball 1. 76-mile-an-hour slider. Bird comes set. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on. Bounce to the left side, charging the third baseman, Sam Flores, throw over to first base. Could not be dug out, run scores. Coming in from third to score, Kyler Stancato. So, give Jack Metcho an RBI single. Advances to second on the error. That goes E5 on Sam Flores. Stancato comes in to score. Zage Lancaster comes in to score. He does only get credit for 1 RBI, though, doesn't he, Gary? That's what I thought. Thank you much. 1 RBI, yep. 2 runs scored, but only 1 RBI. Jackson Waller to the plate. Actually, I will try one of those, please, and thank you, friends. Holy cow. Ian checking in. No, Ian. See, this is why you got to subscribe to the YouTube page, friends. Sunday start times are 6:05. So, mound visit. We're going to have a new pitcher. I'm going to take a minute and try and put some of this burger in my face. We'll be back with the line on Jackson Bird in just a moment. All right. I didn't get any of the food in my mouth, but I got my burger prepared. That was Jeremiah Coughlin with the flow and Joe Simons, our PA announcers. Okay, it is Jackson 27. For a second, Lindsay, I thought I had been saying it wrong the entire time. So Jackson Bird's night is done. First pitch, fastball at 86, and that is Mason Sweeney, number 21 on the mound. Mason looks back at second, 1-0 pitch on the way, low at 85, ball 2. Mason Sweeney from the University of Southern Indiana. Get the line on Jackson Bird here in a little bit. 2-0 pitch on the way in. On the outer part of the plate at 86, fastball, 2-1. So, Robert, I asked the press box what the best food here was, and I got a different answer from every single member of the press box, which is pretty great. 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled at the plate. Off his shin, it looked like. Might have been the ankle. Waller walking that off. 2-2 the count, 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th inning. Sweeney has his sign from Cameron. 2-2 pitch on the way, swung on and spoiled foul to the right. Is going to make it all the way out to the berm. Not quite out to the berm. Park still held it. Little leaguers chasing. Best part of the night. Yeah. We had a group of kids out here one night that there were like 5 of them, and it was during a Wild Wild West League game, and they were all just chasing down the balls, and they had this cachet of red ropes with them. 2-2 pitch, swung on, and that one's going to be stung into right field. No, coming in to make the play, Jacob DeVenny. And that will do it for your Pickles here in the 6th inning. They do plate 2 more runs. One of those was earned on 2 base hits, 1 error, and 1 runner left. Fans, we're heading to the top of the 7th inning. Your score, Portland 9, Kelowna 1.
Interns are out there, they got their baskets, they got their hula hoops. Someone's got a basket on their head, all right, thumbs head. You guys ready? Give me a thumbs up there, interns. All right, count them down, Walker Stadium. Time to launch those balls. 3, 2, 1. Launch those balls. 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 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And all right, no buzzer beaters. No, one kid had to ruin it. Get that guy out of here. Security, get that guy out of here. Stop throwing him on the field. You're out of here. You're fired.
That's how you play launch ball. We'll tally up the results and let you know who wins. Happy birthday to Scott, celebrating his 30th birthday here.
All right, friends, the final line on Jackson Bird for the Falcons. 2 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs. 2 of those were earned, 2 walks. Did not strike out a batter. For your Pickles here in the 7th, or for the Falcons here in the 7th inning, it'll be Adrian Orioli, Abe Afholter, and Sam Flores.
Leading off, number 33, Adrian Orioli.
Orioli 0 for 2 tonight. What is on the field? Oh. You know what happened to the last person that ran onto the field? Matthew, did you ever hear about that? I did. Oh, okay. I mean, that was sort of legendary here. Yeah, first pitch of the 7th inning, swung on and missed at 86-mile-an-hour fastball, 0-1. Last time somebody tried to run on field during the game, they got tackled by Dylan. And Dylan tackled hard. 0-1 pitch on the way, misses low at 87. I do vaguely remember them doing a 360 in the air. It brought back thoughts of Ric Flair, actually. Wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-2. Guess I'll have to come to the ballpark and try all the food. Well, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I do like the pickle pizza. Yeah. Yeah. The room is divided on the pickle ice cream. 1-2, swung on and missed. Orioli strikes out for the 2nd time tonight, and that is going to bring up the shortstop, Abe Afholter. Yeah, the last person got tackled hard. Are the games starting earlier for the rest of the time? No. So Snoopy Doopy, games Monday through Saturday, 7 o'clock start time. First pitch of the at-bat swung on and missed at 73, 0-1. 7 o'clock start time for all games but Sunday. There is one exception to that around the 4th of July, but I'm not remembering exactly when or what time. Next pitch swung on and fouled back. What was that, friend? 3:30 and 7:05 on the 3rd of July? Yeah, okay. No pickle ice cream, please. We do have pickle pizza and pickle ice cream. We do have other flavors of ice cream as well. The fine folks at Nico do an amazing job. Chalmers 0-2 pitch on the way. Got him looking, strike 3. Abe Afholter frozen on four-seam fastball at 90 miles an hour. There's the 5th strikeout Chalmers tonight. Sam Flores to the plate. We have a pinch hitter. Number 26. Nathan Chong. First pitch he sees misses at 88, 1-0. So we have Nathan Chong as number 26. That pitch swung on and hit towards third. Nice play by Armando Briseño. Over to first in time, 5-3, the put out on Nathan Chong, and that will do it for your Falcons here in the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on. To the bottom of the 7th we go. Pickles 9, Falcons 1.
Get on your feet while you're stadium. Scott stood up. Get these college junks, college hunks out here. Come on. All right, you guys ready to sing? Hey, we need some music. Let's play. Yeah, back in music. From the top. Hey, here it is. Take me out to the ball game. Come to the party deck immediately for your fabulous prizes. Okay.
Sorry I forgot to turn up the on-field mic for the 7th inning stretch, y'all. My bad. Number of things going on here. Defensive changes for Kelowna. Nathan Chong now at second base. Jonas Salk at third. Gary, is that still Mason Sweeney on the mound? Yes, it is. Okay, thank you. Much appreciated. Mason going to be facing Elijah Henning, Blake Hiraki, and Armando Briseño.
Lead off for the Portland Pickles, number 32.
Thanks for the feedback, friends. Glad it came through. Normally I try and turn that up a little for y'all. First pitch, bottom 7, taken foul off to the right, 0-1. 85-mile-an-hour fastball to start the inning. Sweeney came on to get Jackson Waller for the last out in the 6th. 0-1 pitch on the way. Check swing, didn't go. Pitch low at 80. Count evens up at 1-1. Jeff, you know what? We haven't gotten the attendance yet tonight, at least not that I've heard. Nope, Matthew's saying no, haven't heard it. Next pitch popped up to the left side. Well, just on the infield in general, wind is swirling. Oh, and it falls in for a base hit. An infield double. Wow. Okay, first of all, that hit was popped up sky high in the infield. And as you heard us talking with Gary earlier, he was telling us that because we're not getting any wind directly here in the press box, it is a swirling wind out there, and you could see the trouble that the infield had with that. So an infield double for Henning. That'll bring up Blake Haraki. First pitch of the at-bat misses away at 84 fastball, 1-0. That was insane and not in the membrane. Broseph Nurkic checking in. A familiar name as well. Glad to have you back. 1-0 pitch on the way, swung on and popped up to the right, foul. Well, Lancer, it's not so much the sun, because the sun's setting behind the trees out in left field. We've got a strong wind here at Walker tonight, and it is swirling down at field level. Wind and the 1-1 pitch on the way. Low and away, ball 2. 2-1. 79-mile-an-hour changeup. Are we starting the wave down there? 2-1 pitch on the way, swung on. Was that fouled off Mercurio's helmet? Uncertain. What we are certain is 2-2 the count on Blake Haraki, Armando Briseño on deck. They do not have wind in Canada. Next pitch missing inside. Ball 3. 3-2. That one a fastball into 86. The sign out front says 2,400, but kind of like the speed limit. That's just a suggestion. Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled. That one into the parking lot easily. Fastball at 84. Wait, did that one really hit a car? Oh, almost. Okay. Wind and the 3-2 pitch on the way. Swung on. That one smacked foul. That one gets out of the stadium again. Partying hard on the deck tonight. Look back at second. 3-2 pitch on the way from Sweeney. Outside, ball 4. Haraki earns a walk. Second time he's been aboard tonight. That'll bring up your third baseman, number 10, Armando Briseño.
Number 10, Armando Briseño.
Okay, if it happens fast enough, do y'all want us to keep the broadcast here to show you the little leaguers running around the bases tonight? Let me know. I'm not saying it will happen. It's been a long homestand, but I'll take input. Sweeney steps off. Runner's back, no throw anywhere. First pitch of this at-bat misses high and away at 86, 1-0. Look back at second, 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside part of the plate at 85, a fastball, 1-1. The berms were ridiculously packed last night. Runners on first and second, nobody down. 1-1 pitch on the way, swung on and popped foul to the right once again. Oh, it hit the light pole. Wow. Is that one of the interns in the George Fox University? Nice. Well done, friend. Intern Ty. Nicely done, Ty. 1-2 pitch on the way, swung on and again fouled. No intern is catching that one. That one's back out to the parking lot.
Brian Newman to the party deck. We have your credit card, Brian Newman.
1-2 the count on Briseño. Mason comes set at the chest. 1-2 pitch coming in. Strikeout. All right. Briseño down on strikes. It looked like Mercurio had dropped it, but apparently not. Looked like he might have been faking like he had to see if he could catch either of the runners napping, but we had Haraki and Henning. Okay. Oh, yes. Thank you. You're right. Sorry, I wasn't fully understanding what you were saying there. Shooting up to plate. First pitch outside at 76, 1-0. It was ridiculously packed for Pickles Cage night. All right, we'll keep it here for the kids running the bases tonight, but if it goes really long, we're not going to do it next time. 1-0 pitch on the way, over for a strike. Count goes to 1-1 on an 85-mile-an-hour fastball. Bringing a smile to Ian's face would make everybody in the press box ridiculously happy. Mason glances back at second once, twice, now brings in the 1-1. That one over for a strike at 85, 1-2. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, that's what Matthew was explaining to me. I spaced off the fact that we had runners on, apparently. Said runners get their leads. 1-2 the count. Pitch on the way. Outside ball 2. 2-2. 75-mile-an-hour slider off the plate. Sweeney's 2-2 on its way inside. That one does get away from the catcher. Taking off from second and getting to third. That's Elijah Henning giving him the stolen base. So it's now runners on the corners, 1 down. Schoen with a chance to do some more damage here. Runners go 3-2 pitch on the way, fouled off. That is not Zage Lancaster on deck. Three and 2 the count on Schoen. Throw over to first base. Rocky back in time.
Oliver's the big winner, Jeremiah.
Oliver, Little Sparky, Jersey,
Mason another throw over to first base. Three-two pitch on the... Was that off the helmet, Gary? Okay, it was off the glove. Good. In real time, that looked a lot more scary than it actually was. Schoen having to duck out of the way of that pitch, works the walk, did not get hit in the helmet. So base is full of Pickles, and we got a mound visit for the Falcons. Infield comes in. Might just be a conversation.
Team PBR, okay. Starting 5, PBR.
Looks like we got a pinch hitter for Zage Lancaster. That is number 9, Nigel Calderon. At least according to the information that we have right here, Nigel from the University of Hawaii.
Now batting for the Portland Pickles from the University of Hawaii, number 9, Niall Calderon.
So once again, bases brined, full of Pickles. Heading on at third, Hiraki at second, Shun at first. Line in the first pitch, the at-bat misses away at 84, ball one.
Pickles.
1-0 coming in, hit to the left side, fielded by the third baseman, throw home for one, and that'll be it. 5-2, fielder's choice. So Hiraki now on at third, Shun on at second, Nihil on at first, Kyler Stancato to the plate. 0 for 2's worked a pair of walks, scored a run, and stolen a base tonight. Pitch on the way, over for a strike at 85, 0-1. Okay, Little Leaguers chanting more Dolphin is great. There is nothing to hate about a night like this. 0-1 pitch on the way and over for a strike again. Another fastball at 83. Stancato quickly behind in the count, 0-2. 2 down here, bottom of the 7th inning. Wide in the pitch on the way, outside, ball one. Nice stop by Cameron Mercurio behind the dish. 76-mile-an-hour slider that just kept sliding. 1-2 on its way in. Inside, ball two. That one a slider that didn't slide at 77. Something's gonna give here shortly. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled back. Spoiled an 84-mile-an-hour fastball. Count stays at 2-2. Sun now completely behind the trees out in left field. Lights on, starting to take small effect. 2-2 pitch. Gets the inside part of the plate at 77 miles an hour with that slider. Stancato caught looking on strikes, and that'll do it for your Pickles here in the 7th inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 3 runners left on. Fans, to the 8th inning we go. Your Pickles lead 9-1. New pitcher number 53, Chris Downs from Cal Poly, takes over for Dylan Chalmers. Chalmers went 3 innings, surrendered 2 hits, 1 run, which was earned, 5 strikeouts, and I don't see a single walk. Downs to face Cameron Mercurio to start the 8th. Pitch on the way, a little bit high at 85, ball 1. Tom Jones's grandson's watching with him in St. Louis. Excellent. 1-0 pitch on the way. A little bit outside, ball 2, 2-0. Cuban B47, I'm just here for the brine. Guac watching from Arizona. Nice. 2-0 pitch on the way. Over for a strike. 2-1. Nice looking 78-mile-an-hour changeup from Chris Downs. Wind in the 2-1 pitch. That one popped foul on the right. Okay, so Matthew, do you think the one high leg pant on one side is a purposeful thing? Okay. What was that? All right, fair enough. Wind and the 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one taken into center field for a base hit. Kyler Stancano gets it back into the infield. Cameron Mercurio with a leadoff single. Well, Josh and Benny, glad to have you joining us on the broadcast this evening in St. Louis, friends. Also glad you get to stay up this late to watch some Pickles baseball. Jacob DeVenny back to the plate. Lineup turns over for Kelowna. Throw over to first base. Mercurio back in time. Mercurio 1.5, 2-step lead at first. Pitch on the way, misses outside, ball 1. 85-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. One 1-0 pitch on the way, and that one over for a strike. 85-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball, 1-1. Now I get that it's all about the hoop, or all about the look, Lee Hooper. Sometimes I'm just curious if it's done on purpose or if a teammate might have done something like that. 1-1 over for a strike, 1-2. 86-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball. You are multitasking over there. Is everything okay? All right. Downs gets his sign. Takes a look over at first base. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and hit down the third base line, and that one's going to be fair. Rounding second and then stopping and checking in there, Mercurio, is Devney aboard with a single. Back-to-back singles to start out the 8th inning for the Falcons. First pitch of the at-bat, swung on and missed. 0-1. Salk stands in. Downs looks back at second. 0-1 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Jonas Salk behind in the count. 0-2. Kid out there is tall. Another look back at second base. Brings in the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled off the plate. Yeah, the Mariners got destroyed this weekend. It was a rough weekend to be a Mariners fan, let me tell you. Salk from the University of Portland. Downs into his motion, 0-2 pitch on the way, fouled off into the parking lot again. Shout out to Lebanon. Downs comes set. 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off behind us. Count stays at 0-2. That one an 80-mile-an-hour changeup. Downs checks the runner, 0-2 pitch coming in, high at 86. Ball 1-1-2. Salk steps back in, taps home plate. Downs 1-2 pitch. High ball 2. 80-mile-an-hour changeup that was a little bit over the zone. It was middle, just not middle. Overly high middle. Look back towards second base, 2-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and fouled into the netting on the right. Yeah, been a little bit of a rough start. Actually headed down to San Diego for the series with the Mariners here on Tuesday and Wednesday. What was that, friend? 8 pitches so far this at bat. Mo, I thought you were going to lean in and eat the hamburger, like take a bite out of the hamburger that I've been holding here trying to eat as this inning is going on. 2-2 pitch, froze him. 79-mile-an-hour cutter. You gotta make a decision faster than that. I'm gonna go with the first thing you pointed at, friend. I'm sorry.
Happy birthday to Laurel Vaughn Pearson. Happy birthday, Laurel.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. One down. Runners on at first and second. New hitter at the plate. Number 11. First pitch to Mateo Lake, swung on and hit right at Elijah Henning, ate him up, gets into right field, runner from third, takes off for home, run scores. So Cameron Mercurio comes in to score. Jacob Devaney ends up at third and give Mateo Lake an RBI single. Kyle Corso to the plate. Wind of the pitch on the way, swung on and hit to third, past a diving Armando Briseño. Coming in to score on the play, Jacob Devney. Mateo Lake advancing to second, give Kyle Corso an RBI single. Falcons rallying in the 8th. Two runs across, and it looks like that's going to be the end of the line for Chris Downs. New pitcher coming in. We'll have that for you in the line on Chris in just a moment. Currently your score, Pickles 9, Falcons 3.
Get discounts on Pickles merchandise and tickets. When you need your Pickles Visa card, brought to you by Pacific Northwest Federal Credit Union. Any card that features guaranteed pickle on the front, apply now at wfcb.org/pickles. Attention baseball fans, we're thrilled to announce that Stormbreaker Brewing is now the proud sponsor of the Pickles. Don't miss out on the ultimate you experience with refreshing twist. Introducing Chair Razor IPA, the official Pickles beer brewed by Stormbreaker Brewing. Grab your favorite beer and cheer on the Pickles to victory. Pickles ice cream is something like you've never tried before. They throw in vanilla ice cream with their locally sourced Pleasant Valley fruit in their special machine from New Zealand. Comes out like soft serve and everything's made to order. Go try Pickles for yourself today. 8713 Northeast Fremont and 1615 Northeast Kimmonsburg. Pickles ice cream is almost healthy. New pitcher on the mound for Portland from Clark College. Short 41, Zach Hauser.
New pitcher on the mound for your Portland Pickles. That is number 41, Zach Hauser. Righty from Clark College, takes over for Chris Downs, who goes a third of an inning. Gives up 4 hits, 2 runs, both of those earned. Did not walk, a batter struck out 1, is responsible for the runners on base. J.P. Smith will be the batter. We can bring up Mad Mags every night. That is a brilliant idea. First pitch over for a strike at 76, 0-1 from Hauser. J.P. Smith 1 for 2, a single, was hit by a pitch back in the second. Oh, 1 pitch swung on and missed. 76-mile-an-hour off-speed pitch. Count goes to 0-2. Corso on at first. Mateo Lake on at second. And the 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and missed. Zach Hauser strikes out J.P. Smith. His first strikeout. 9 for Pickles pitchers overall. So Gary, if I understood correctly, that's Ballesteros at short and Jack Metcho moved over to second? Metcho's out of the game. Okay, so Ballesteros at short, Metcho at second. Shun at second, Ballesteros at short. Yes, no, runner still on at first and second, 2 down. 0-1 count to Adrian Orioli. $75-mile-an-hour slider over the plate, 0-2. My scorebook's messy. Hauser comes set, looks back at second, 0-2 pitch on the way, swung on and fouled off to the left this time. It was a 2-seam fastball at 88 that was spoiled foul. Runners get their leads. Hauser stares back at second. 0-2 pitch now coming in, and in the dirt at 81, it looks like. Change up, 1 and 2. One, 2 on the way in, and gets away from Haraki. Pass ball, runners advance. Count goes to 2-2. Runners now on at second and third. Oriole with a chance to do some big damage right here. Hauser brings in the 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him. Strike 3. Second strikeout for Zach Hauser in as many batters, and that is 10 for Pickles pitchers overall. Fans, we move to the bottom of the 8th inning. Your score here at Walker Stadium. Pickles 9, Falcons 3.
All right, Walker Stadium, stand on your feet. It's the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time to sing Sweet Caroline. We love you, Moosh. We're going to miss you, buddy.
Shout out to Patrick Mushkot.
Yeah.
Former Gherkin, former Pickle. Been up in the sound booth for 2 seasons.
One hell of a sound guy.
You know, he's gonna miss having to listen to Sweet Caroline every day. You know?
He's a sweet boy. Well, he is. He is.
Reaching out, touching Moosh, touching Moosh, Moosh
Really is like sausage. Oh, incredible.
just like
I got it in the freezer bowl. It's great. So that was great. Almost.
almost. So count if you eat a gallon of it.
All right, friends, welcome back. Gavin Napier on the mound
Number 39.
for the Falcons. Andrew McKenna to the plate to lead it off here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Beaverton checking in. Glad to have you. First pitch of this half inning, fouled back. 86-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball to start us off. Man, that wind is really whipping in here now. Gavin comes set. 0-1 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. 87-mile-an-hour two-seam fastball was a little outside. Count 0-2 on the Pickles DH. Napier set, pitch on the way. High ball 1, 1-2. 1-2 pitch on the way in, and then in the dirt. 79-mile-an-hour changeup evens the count up at 2-2. Two pitch, foul back. Everybody running after it down there. Gavin set. 2-2 pitch on the way. Bounced up the middle. Off Gavin's glove. Slowly rolling towards second base. Laying out an infield single. Andrew McKenna.
No line at the party deck. Next up for your Portland Pickles, number 13, Romeo Ballesteros.
Romeo Ballesteros to the plate. McKenna gets a lead at first. First pitch to Romeo, low and inside, ball 1. Two-seam fastball at 84. Romeo's got a cheering section here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swung on, and that one's taken into center field and going to get down for the base hit. Hitting second, heading for third, Andrew McKenna. Throw comes back to the infield, not in time. Runners on the corners, nobody down. Ballesteros with a single.
Walker Stadium, get loud. Get loud for number 18,
Nicky Marcantinanos taking over for Jackson Waller. First pitch on the way to Nicky, popped up to the left side, giving chase to third baseman Jonas Sunk, but back into the stands. 0-1. What did I say for Romeo Ballesteros' number? I thought I said 13. That's what I've got on my scorebook. Marcantinanos stands in. Awaits the 0-1 pitch, swung on and popped foul again. This one easily back in the crowd. Nobody except for Little Leaguers giving chase on that one. That name won't fit on the back of a jersey. 0-2 pitch on the way. Check swing. Did he go? He did. Nicky Marcantinanos down on strikes. One out here, bottom of the 8th inning. Ballesteros on at first, McKenna on at third. Elijah heading the first baseman to the plate.
Number 32, Elijah heading.
Fair enough, Optimus. I was slow on that. Gavin's first, ouch. Gavin's first pitch hits Elijah Henning, so give him the HBP. Ballesteros moves down to second. So Moose, since it's your last night here, Blake Haraki to the plate. Bases Brine once again. Gavin in a bit of a jam with one out. Pitch on the way, misses high. Ball one. 86-mile-an-hour fastball missing, 1-0. Okay, Moose, if Blake continues the rally here, you want to do last batter of the 8th inning? Okay. That one taken into center field, going back on the ball. Adrian Orioli, he makes the play. Runners advancing 90 feet. Andrew McKenna in to score. Romeo Ballesteros to third. Henning stays put at first base. Blake Haraki with the sacrifice fly and an RBI. And that'll bring up your third baseman, Armando Briseño. And I'm going to turn the headset over to Moustakis. It's Moose's last night here, and yeah, we're going to let him do the at-bat here. So, friend, here you go.
What's up, Pickles fans? Patrick Muscat here checking in on the broadcast, and we'll get straight to it. Who's pitching right now?
It's Gavin Napier.
Napier's first delivery off the inside part of the plate will be 1-0 here. We have Briseño here, the third baseman at the plate, looking to get the Pickles a little bit of insurance here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Right-hander sets, and the 1-0 is on the outside part of the plate. Two-seam fastball at 84 miles an hour. Sorry, folks, I haven't done this before, so this is my first timer here. As Briseño takes the 1-1 for a called strike here. 76-mile-an-hour slider on that. Looks like the right-hander's got some good movement to his slider here. See if he can get out of this jam here. He's got runners at first and third and one out. And the 1-2 delivery is taken in the dirt for a ball. It'll be 2-2. Pickles fans in the chat, how are we feeling tonight? Why am I leaving? Just different opportunities coming up for me. I'm a film major, film guy, so I'm all about making different type of stuff. As the 2-2 pitch is taken high, it'll be 3-2. Two-seam fastball at 85 miles an hour. Briseño has been a top hitter here for the Pickles in their early going. In the 9 spot this evening, hoping to get a little speed out of that spot in the lineup. Ooh, 3-2 is taken high, ball 4. I'm feeling a little overwhelmed in the booth here, folks, so I'm going to hand it back to my friend Mike Checks.
Oh, no, you did great, Fred. Yeah, you did good, Fred. Chat shouting you out. Moose telling you good luck and sad that you're leaving. So we definitely hope to have you around, friend. Many successes going forward to you, most definitely, and we will always be happy to have you here. Bases Brine once again this evening. Line turns over, shooting back to the plate. Ballesteros on at third, Henning on at second, and Briseño on at first. Pitch on the way, swung on and bounced foul toward the Pickle dugout. Shooting quickly behind 0-2. Is there a photo gallery for the Pickles games? That's a good question. 0-2 pitch on the way, and the dirt, ball 1. Changeup missing at 80. So I guess this would be a good time to tell you, fans, our social media team is the best. Without question, I don't know who is even in second place. Check us out on any of the socials, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, you name it. Pickles Baseball. amazing. 1-2 pitch on the way. Misses low, ball 2. 80-mile-an-hour changeup, 2-2. Meredith Henning telling you good job, Moose. You know, you got to be verbose. That pitch caught him looking. Strike 3. Schoen strikes out, and that'll do it for the Pickles here in the 8th inning. They do plate one more run, though. We are going to move to the top of the 9th inning. Your score, Portland 10, Kelowna 3. Those kids are flipping amazing. Again, I love Little League night, and we are going to keep it here for the kids to run the bases. Zach Hauser out for the 9th inning. First pitch missing low and away at 88, a fastball. Abe Afholter, Nathan Chong, and Cameron Mercurio. 1-0 pitch over for a strike. Count evens up at 1-1 behind that four-seam fastball. One pitch taken foul off to the right. Count goes to 1-2. Well, Tom Jones, maybe you can get a little bit of sleep, friend. Wind and the 1-2 pitch on the way in. Gets the outer part of the plate. Strike 3. 88-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball freezes Abe Afholter. One away here in the 9th inning.
Number 26, Nathan Jones.
Nathan Jong to the plate. First pitch he sees this at bat. Offered at and missed. 0-1. Wind and the 0-1 pitch on the way. That one over the outer part of the plate. 88-mile-an-hour fastball. 0-2. Well, Tom Jones, if you're used to staying up that late and you got some time, do check out the, well, give me just a second. 0-2 pitch on the way. On the outer part of the plate again at 88. Nathan Chung frozen on the fastball. Back-to-back strikeouts for Zach Hauser. He has struck out 4 batters in a row. Well, that's right. Tom does like the Pancake House. I was going to suggest there's an American Gladiators 30 for 30 two-parter that has just aired on ESPN, and it is amazing. First pitch of this at bat. Missing low and inside at 88. 1-0. Clay Hooper looking to strike out the side here. 1-0 pitch. Bouncer towards third. High hop. Fielded by Persino, throw over to first base in time. 5-3 the put out, and fans, that will do it for your game this evening and this homestand. Game finishes at 9:01 p.m. If you had the under tonight, congratulations, you are a winner. Your final numbers on the board for the visiting Kelowna Falcons: 3 runs on 7 base hits and 1 error. For your home team, Portland Pickles, 10 runs on 11 base hits and no errors. Winning pitcher tonight should be Drew Stapleton. Thrasher Steed going to pick up the loss. So fans, we are going to let the Little Leaguers run on the bases. I'm going to take a moment to take a drink here, and I might come back and narrate this a little bit. We'll see. Also talk to the press box here and see if they've got a play of the game for you. Again, fans, your final score here, 10-3, and again, we will keep the cameras running for the Little Leaguers as long as that happens in a timely enough fashion. Your Portland Pickles taking off on a road trip. The next home game for your Pickles here at Walker Stadium, that's going to be June 13th as we host the Ridgefield Raptors for a 3-game series. Tuesday night is softball night and Tattoo Tuesday. Wednesday the 14th is National Bourbon Day and Wolf Wednesday. Be curious if I can remain sober enough to call the late innings on that broadcast, because I do love me some bourbon. And then on Thursday it is Soccer City USA night, and the homestand will continue after that. Infield, Optimus Prime suggesting the infield double for the press box play of the game. Gary says yes. Do the kids running the bases count towards the over-under? No, they do not, Ian. No, that is because you took the over. It is, it's not the over-under on the broadcast. It's the over-under of the game, friend, because we start the broadcast like 20 minutes before game time some nights. Well, that's fair. Oh, come on, let's get the kiddos out here. Yes, pleased to be making sure that you are checking the West Coast League website for the Pickles away games. You will be able to catch the broadcast there. Well, friends, I will miss you as well. I am headed to not-so-sunny San Diego for the Mariners' 2-game series against the Padres. I will be back way in time for the next homestand, and we'll be looking forward to it. Meredith Henning looking for the final scoop play by Elijah Henning for the play of the game. Not a bad call. Aww. Crow, I don't see kids. This makes me a little sad. See, here's the thing, friends. Like, we're going to give this a moment or two more, but I get the feeling that as soon as you and I are like, well, I guess we're going to wrap this up, then there's going to be like a cachet of children just like wreaking havoc on the infield or something like that. Lily. I don't see any lineups anywhere. Do you? I don't see any on the first base side. I didn't see any on the third base side. All right, friends. Well, thank you so much for joining us for the first homestand of the year. As I mentioned earlier, we will be back in a little more than a week on June 13th with the next broadcast. Until then, take care of yourselves, friends. Enjoy the away games, and I will catch you all soon. Go Pickles.